So it's a beautiful sun set here. Sun is just going down now. Time has changed yesterday. So all of a sudden it's an hour later. And today, this morning, my beloved teacher, David Thomson, passed over. Apparently from a bout of the flu. And so I felt the call to come out here and do a little pipe ceremony around the fire, because it's a beautiful night, and it's a beautiful spot. I don't want to go through the trouble of doing a fire, but we will smoke the pipe in honor of my teacher, David. And this is particularly timely, I think, for me, because David was responsible for me picking up the pipe. I wouldn't have picked up the pipe if not for David. For 26 years since getting on the on this path, I was resistant to picking up the pipe. This goes way back to 1991 when I was first exposed to this path. I went to a Yuwipi ceremony in Baltimore, outside Baltimore. It was held by my first legit teacher, Henry Nisi. Henry was a Wachasha Wakan. He was a medicine man, a legit Lakota shaman. In the summertime, he would go and he would sundance on the Rosebud Reservation with Bill Eaglefeather and Frank Foolscrow. So I was invited to this ceremony. I'd never been to one before, and nothing like it. And at the end of that ceremony, Henry's, we called him Uncle Henry. In Lakota, that's Lekshi Henry. At the end of that ceremony, the pipe is passed around and shared and then smoked. Each person smokes a little bit of it until all the pipe mixture is smoked out of the pipe, and then all the prayers go up to heaven, or they go up to spirit. On the breath of Wope, they say. So when the pipe got to me, I was nervous. I'd never handled a pipe before, and I smoked that pipe, and I thought, wow, these ways are for me. I was young and feeling full of ego and arrogance and entitlement, and I thought, well, I need to pick up a pipe. I'm ready to pick up that pipe. So I expressed that desire, and I was told in no uncertain terms that I was not ready to pick up the pipe, and if I wanted to do so, if I really wanted to pursue that, I could go down to the local drugstore and I could purchase a corncob pipe. And if I could demonstrate that I kept that corncob pipe in the proper way, then we might revisit the whole issue. And so that's what I did, in fact, do. I went out down and I bought a corncob pipe, and I still carry that to this day. I carried it for 26 years. But it was never really, you know, carrying a real pipe. It was only brought out occasionally on special occasions when I really felt like I needed to boost my prayers, which I was doing without a pipe. I would pray with tobacco. I would pray with a cigarette even. And so I learned slowly over the years, 26 years. So after I came back from Standing Rock, I belonged to my teacher David Thomson's men's group. It's a Bear Clan. And we met, I got out of Standing Rock in February, and our Bear Clan met in March. That March. And we do a retreat up in the mountains by Mount Baker. And during that retreat, somehow the issue of the pipe came up, and I think I felt moved by spirit, and I told my brothers in that meeting that I think I'm ready to pick up the pipe now, is the way I put it. And David's response to me was, "You think you're ready to pick up the pipe?" That took me aback for a moment, and then I said, "I know I'm ready to pick up the pipe." And so then what happened is I was presented with a Lakota pipe teacher who showed me how to make the pipe. I was actually gifted with some Catlinite pipestone, red Catlinite pipestone, and also some maple for the stem. And I was shown how to cut out that pipestone and how to carve it over time. It took me about 6 weeks to carve that pipe bowl and to polish it. And that June, at my very first Sundance in a sweat lodge, at that Sundance, my pipe was awoken for the first time in a good way by Lakota Oglalas, in the Oglala way. And so I am an Oglala Lakota pipe carrier now. But that is because of David Thomson. It's because of his men's group and his men's group convincing me that I was ready, finally. So I can't record the pipe ceremony itself. So I'm going to cut the camera off here in a second, and I'll be using my brother Tippett's drum to call in the spirits first. Tippett was David's student as well, and they were very close. Tippett passed almost 3 months ago now, and now David passes. Two of my closest brothers. Leaving me here alone to carry on in a good way. And so I will do that for them. Now,